The world knows Mia Khalifa as a bold and outspoken personality. But what people don't often know is that deep inside, she has a soft corner for one man, Keanu Reeves, not just as a Hollywood star, but as a humble human being who lives with simplicity, kindness, and grace. For years, Mia had secretly admired him, thinking to herself, what if someday I could meet him in real life? She never thought that wish would actually come true.
It was a chilly afternoon in New York. The streets were buzzing with people, a faint mist in the air. Inside a small coffee shop, Mia sat near the window with a book open in front of her. But truth be told, she wasn't really reading. The world outside kept pulling her attention. The little bell above the door jingled, and someone walked in. A tall man, wearing a simple black jacket, old jeans, and carrying a worn-out bag. No flashy entrance. No spotlight. Mia froze. Her heart skipped a beat. It was Keanu Reeves. She blinked twice to make sure she wasn't dreaming. But no, there he was, in the flesh, ordering coffee like any ordinary person.
Keanu spoke softly to the barista, even thanking her with a smile when she handed him the cup. His humility struck Mia right away. Inside her head, a battle was raging. Should I go? Should I just sit here quietly? What if he gets annoyed? What if I embarrass myself? Her palms were sweaty, her heartbeat racing, yet she knew she couldn't just let this moment pass. With trembling steps, she gathered all the courage she had and slowly walked toward his table.
Excuse me, are you Keanu Reeves? Mia asked nervously.
Keanu looked up, smiled gently, and replied, yes, but just call me Keanu.
For a second, Mia couldn't believe she was actually standing there, talking to her idol. Then she softly said, I don't want to sound like a crazy fan, but I've always admired you. Not just your movies, but the way you live your life. You inspire me.
Keanu's expression changed, slightly surprised but touched. That's very kind of you, Mia, he said. Most people only talk about my films, not about life. Mia gave a small smile. Maybe because people don't look beyond the screen, but I do.
They sat together, sipping their coffee. The warm aroma filled the air, and soft jazz music played in the background. Mia finally opened up. You know, people see me differently because of my past. Sometimes they don't even respect me as a human being.
Keanu leaned forward, listening carefully. Then, with his calm voice, he said, we all have a past, Mia, but no one is just their past. What matters is who we choose to be today. His words struck deep into her heart. For a moment, Mia felt her eyes water, but she quickly smiled, hiding the emotion.
When they finished their coffee, Keanu suddenly asked, would you like to take a walk? Mia hesitated for a moment, then nodded. And so, they stepped out into the busy streets of New York. The neon lights flickered, cars honked, and people rushed past them. But Mia felt like time had slowed down. A few people recognized Keanu, pointing and trying to take pictures. But he just smiled politely and kept walking.
Mia noticed how unaffected he was by fame. He blended in, walking calmly as if he were just another passerby. Fame is temporary, Keanu said quietly, almost to himself. But kindness lasts much longer. Mia smiled to herself. She realized she wasn't just walking beside a superstar. She was walking beside a truly humble human being.
As they walked, Mia laughed nervously and admitted, can I tell you a secret? I've always admired you. Sometimes I even imagined meeting you like this, but I never thought it would actually happen.
Keanu stopped for a moment, looked at her with his calm, thoughtful eyes, and said, life has funny ways, Mia. Sometimes the best things happen when we least expect them. They continued walking. Their conversation flowed naturally about movies, books, loneliness, dreams, and life itself. For Mia, it felt surreal.
By the time the sun had set, the city lights sparkled against the darkening sky. Keanu signaled for a taxi. As the car pulled up, he turned to Mia and said, "It was really nice talking to you, Mia. Remember, stay true to yourself, no matter what people say."
Mia smiled softly. This was one of the best days of my life. Thank you, Keanu. She stepped into the cab, but her eyes stayed on him until the crowd swallowed him up. Her heart was still racing. But this time it wasn't nerves. It was inspiration.
She realized this wasn't a movie scene. This was her life. And this one encounter had given her the strength to embrace herself, without fear of judgment.
Dear friends, all the information is taken from online.